As we are under a microclimate weather alert this morning, fireworks already seem to have started an early morning fire in Concord. According to firefighters, that is in large part because of where the fire started, that determination. They did manage to limit the damage to several acres along Lime Ridge open space, but the fire danger will likely only intensify over the next few days. We have team coverage this morning. Our Thom Jensen is live in one county where shutoffs have already started by PG&E, and just ahead, first responders will lay out their extreme heat strategies as well.
But first, let's head over to meteorologist Kari. She's leading our coverage this morning with a look at the conditions right now.
And we're starting out with some mild temperatures this morning, but we know that quickly that heat is going to be hitting today. And at 11 o'clock, an excessive heat warning will begin for these areas shaded in pink. And along the bay, it's going to be a heat advisory where our highs will reach into the 80s and 90s. This dangerous heat will be prolonged over a period of several days. So we're going to start to day by day see the effects of this hitting us harder, as we're right now seeing temperatures in the mid 60s. It may not be this cool tomorrow morning or the day after. We're already at 87 in Vacaville as we're headed for 109 degrees there today. A major heat risk and how this could quickly impact your health as we deal with hour upon hour of those highs over 100 degrees for those inland valleys. Unfortunately, tomorrow it gets even worse, and our heat risk turns to extreme as you're seeing those purple contours there on our valley maps across the Bay Area, as we are once again going to have several days of not only the high heat, but also some breezy winds and extremely low humidity and some air pollution that may be harmful to your health. So we're watching all of these risks here and talking more about when we may see some relief in that extended forecast that's coming up in a few minutes. Back to you.
Thank you, Kari. So that extreme heat is also bringing the elevated threat of wildfires, and as a result, PG&E may have to cut power to thousands of Northern California customers. Today in the Bay's Thom Jensen is live in the North Bay, where some of those PSPS shutoffs are possible, and some parks are going to be closed as well as a precaution, right, Thom?
Good morning. Yeah, and we've just heard, a little bit ago that some of those public safety power shutdowns have already begun in Vacaville. For instance, several customers have already lost their power this morning as part of those tools to prevent wildfires. Up north of Calistoga in Lake County, also some folks have already had their power shut down. And open spaces like this here in Fairfield, in the city of Fairfield, we're at Rockville Hill Regional Park, are now closed. The parking lot, including the trailhead gate, and there are signs up showing the fire danger. Fairfield also closed Spyglass and the Surface Ranch Rolling Hills open spaces. In addition, PG&E says there are potentially 8 counties that could face public safety power shutoffs, including 3 in the Bay Area. The utility says a possibility of PSPS events here in Solano County already started in Vacaville and in neighboring Napa County and in Sonoma County. That means no air conditioning, no refrigeration when you need it most. A possible power shutdown during these soaring triple-digit temperatures beginning today, but PG&E says it's a needed tool to prevent wildfires, and the utility says its workers are ready to respond when something happens.
Our crews will get out there in the field, all hands on deck, patrolling, making repairs, and once we determine there's no hazards in the field, we will re-energize the power for customers who are impacted.
The counties are also included a red flag warning which started last night and run through tomorrow night. Fire agencies across the Bay Area are asking people to be extra careful, especially as the 4th of July approaches, asking folks not to come out to open spaces like this, use fireworks that are already outlawed in most counties. Also, they're asking people to obey all of the local fire agency firework laws around their different jurisdictions, because the fire danger is so high. And remember, when you're out in these areas, it is going to be so hot. Remember to stay hydrated, because that was one of the areas where the emergency crews really see a lot of calls during these heat waves, is for people who are in dehydrated or having heat stroke and those sort of medical emergencies because of the heat. We're live in Fairfield. Thom Jensen, Today in the Bay.